Before you drop thousands of dollars on a mirrorless camera that might end up collecting dust on your shelf, you need to watch this. I've spent the last 4 months shooting with every major mirrorless camera released this year, testing them in everything from low-light concerts to bright outdoor portraits. And honestly, some of these cameras will completely transform your photography, while others are just overpriced spec sheets. Today, I'm breaking down the top 5 mirrorless cameras that actually deliver stunning results. And trust me, my #1 pick might surprise you. It's not the most expensive camera on this list. I've dropped updated links with the best pricing in the description below. Coming in at number 5, we have the Canon EOS R100 kit. And this little camera is absolutely perfect for anyone just getting into serious photography. Canon has created something really special here. A mirrorless camera that delivers professional quality images without the complexity and price tag that usually comes with flagship models. The core specs are exactly what you need to start your photography journey right. We're talking about a 24.1 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor paired with Canon's Digi-C 8 processor, which produces incredibly sharp, detailed images with excellent color reproduction. The autofocus system uses dual-pixel CMOS AF with 143 AF points that cover about 88% of the frame, meaning you'll nail focus on your subjects consistently even if you're still learning composition techniques. The burst shooting at 6.5 frames per second is perfect for capturing action shots. And the 4K video recording at 24 frames per second gives you room to grow into videography if that interests you. What really impressed me during testing is how well this camera handles different lighting conditions. The dynamic range is excellent for an entry-level camera, and noise performance is clean up to ISO 3200. The user experience and value proposition make this camera a no-brainer for beginners. The guided interface walks you through different shooting modes and explains what each setting does, which is incredibly helpful when you're learning. The 3-inch vari-angle touchscreen flips out for selfies and awkward angles, and the touch-to-focus feature makes it intuitive for smartphone users transitioning to real cameras. The kit comes with the RFS 18 to 45mm lens, which covers most shooting situations from wide-angle landscapes to portrait-length shots. Battery life is solid at around 430 shots per charge, and the lightweight design at just 14 ounces makes it comfortable for all-day shooting. Priced at $599 for the complete kit, this represents incredible value for anyone wanting to step up from smartphone photography. You're getting Canon's legendary color science, reliable build quality, and a lens to get started, all for less than what some people spend on their phone. This is perfect for students, hobbyists, or anyone who wants to learn photography without breaking the bank or feeling overwhelmed by complex features they don't need yet. At number 4, we have the Canon EOS R7, and this camera is an absolute beast for wildlife and sports photography. Canon has packed their latest APS-C technology into a body that punches way above its weight class, delivering performance that rivals much more expensive full-frame cameras in specific shooting scenarios. The performance specs are honestly incredible for an APS-C camera. The 32.5 megapixel sensor delivers stunning detail and sharpness, while the Digi-C 8 processor enables burst shooting at an insane 15 frames per second with mechanical shutter or 30 frames per second with electronic shutter. The autofocus system is where this camera really shines. We're talking about 651 AF points with incredible subject tracking that can lock onto eyes of people, animals, and even vehicles. I've been testing this extensively for bird photography and wildlife shoots, and the hit rate for sharp, perfectly focused shots is remarkable. The 1.6 times crop factor actually becomes an advantage for telephoto work, effectively giving you more reach with your lenses. The in-body image stabilization provides up to 8 stops of shake reduction when paired with stabilized lenses, which is game-changing for handheld telephoto shooting. The build quality and features make this a serious tool for demanding photography. The weather sealing is excellent with dust and moisture resistance that lets you shoot in challenging conditions without worry. The dual card slots support both SD and CF Express cards, giving you backup security and fast write speeds for those 30 frames per second burst sequences. The electronic viewfinder is bright and detailed with minimal lag, crucial for tracking fast-moving subjects. The 4K video capabilities are impressive too, with 4K 60p recording and Canon's excellent dual-pixel autofocus for video. Battery life is solid at around 660 shots, and the ergonomics are comfortable even during long shooting sessions. At $1,499 body only, the R7 represents excellent value for wildlife and sports photographers who need that extra reach and blazing fast autofocus. When you factor in that APS-C lenses are generally smaller and less expensive than full-frame equivalents, this becomes an incredibly cost-effective system for specialized photography. If you're shooting birds, sports, or any situation where you need maximum reach and lightning-fast autofocus, the R7 delivers professional results at a reasonable price point. Taking the third spot is the Sony a7 III, and even though this camera has been around for a while, it's still one of the best all-around full-frame mirrorless cameras you can buy in 2025. Sony absolutely nailed the balance of features, performance, and value with this camera, and it continues to be the benchmark that other manufacturers try to beat. The image quality and performance are still exceptional by today's standards. The 24.2 megapixel full-frame sensor delivers gorgeous images with excellent dynamic range and clean noise performance up to ISO 6400, with usable results even at ISO 12800. The 693 phase detection AF points cover 93% of the frame with incredibly fast and accurate focusing that works brilliantly in both photo and video modes. The 10 frames per second burst shooting with full autofocus tracking is perfect for action photography, and the buffer depth means you can capture extended sequences without slowdown. The 5-axis in-body stabilization provides up to 5 stops of shake reduction, which is fantastic for handheld low-light shooting and video work. What makes the a7 III special is its versatility and mature ecosystem. This camera excels at everything: portraits, landscapes, street photography, events, and video production. The 4K video recording with full-frame readout produces incredibly detailed footage with excellent color grading flexibility. The battery life is outstanding at 710 shots per charge, which is crucial for wedding photographers and long shooting days. The dual SD card slots provide backup security, and the weather sealing gives you confidence in challenging conditions. The lens ecosystem is massive with options from Sony, third-party manufacturers, and adapted lenses from other systems. The used market is also strong, making this an even better value proposition. Currently priced around $1,798 body only, or often available refurbished for $1,400 to $1,500, the a7 III offers incredible bang for your buck. You're getting full-frame performance, professional features, and proven reliability that thousands of photographers depend on daily. This is perfect for serious hobbyists stepping up to full-frame wedding photographers on a budget, or anyone who wants a single camera that can handle virtually any shooting situation with excellent results. Number 2 goes to the Canon EOS R5, and this camera is simply a technological masterpiece that pushes the boundaries of what's possible in mirrorless photography. Canon has created something that appeals to both stills photographers who need maximum resolution and video creators who demand cutting-edge specs. The specifications on this camera are absolutely mind-blowing. We're talking about a 45-megapixel full-frame sensor that delivers incredible detail and dynamic range, paired with Canon's latest Digic X processor for lightning-fast performance. The autofocus system is phenomenal with 1,053 AF points and subject tracking that's so good it almost feels like cheating. I can shoot birds in flight, and the camera locks onto the eye and never lets go, even when the bird is moving erratically through the frame. The burst shooting capabilities are insane. 12 frames per second with mechanical shutter or 20 frames per second with electronic shutter, all while maintaining full autofocus tracking. The in-body stabilization provides up to 8 stops of correction, which means I can handhold shots at shutter speeds I never thought possible. The video capabilities are where the R5 really separates itself from the competition. We're talking about 8K RAW video recording at 30 frames per second, which produces footage so detailed it's almost surreal. Even the 4K modes are exceptional with 4K 120 frames per second for incredible slow-motion footage. The color science is vintage Canon excellence with skin tones that look natural straight out of camera. The build quality is absolutely premium with extensive weather sealing, dual card slots supporting CF Express and SD cards, and ergonomics that make this camera comfortable for extended shooting sessions. The electronic viewfinder is one of the best I've used with excellent resolution and minimal lag. At $3,899 body only, the R5 is definitely a significant investment, but for professional photographers and serious enthusiasts, it delivers capabilities that justify the price. This is perfect for wedding photographers who need maximum resolution for large prints, wildlife photographers who need that incredible autofocus performance, or video creators who want cutting-edge recording capabilities. The R5 is essentially future-proofing your investment with specs that will remain relevant for years to come. And taking the crown at number 1, we have the Canon EOS R6 Mark II. And this is hands down the best overall mirrorless camera you can buy in 2025. Canon has taken everything that made the original R6 great and refined it to create a camera that perfectly balances high-end performance with practical usability and reasonable pricing. The performance sweet spot is absolutely perfect for most photographers. The 24.2 megapixel full-frame sensor delivers excellent image quality with outstanding low-light performance. I'm regularly shooting at ISO 6400 with clean, usable results, and even ISO 12800 looks great with minimal noise reduction. The autofocus system is incredibly sophisticated with 1053 selectable AF points and subject detection that works flawlessly for people, animals, and vehicles. The tracking performance is so good that I rarely miss focus even in challenging situations like concerts or sports events. The burst shooting at 12 frames per second mechanical or 40 frames per second electronic gives you incredible flexibility for action photography, and the buffer performance means you can shoot extended sequences without slowdown. What makes the R6 Mark II special is how it excels in real-world shooting situations. The in-body stabilization provides up to 8 stops of correction, which is game-changing for handheld photography in low light or with longer lenses. The battery life is exceptional at around 760 shots per charge, which means you can shoot all day without worry. The dual card slot design supports both CF Express and SD cards, giving you backup security and fast write speeds when needed. The weather sealing is comprehensive, and I've shot in rain and dusty conditions without any issues. The 4K video capabilities are excellent with 4K 60 frames per second recording, and Canon's superb dual-pixel autofocus that makes video shooting incredibly smooth and professional looking. The value proposition is where the R6 Mark II really wins. At $2,499 body only, you're getting 90% of the R5's performance at about 60% of the price. For most photographers, the 24 megapixel resolution is more than adequate. It's the same resolution as the Sony A7 III and produces stunning prints even at large sizes. The slightly lower resolution actually helps with low light performance, file sizes, and processing speed. This camera is perfect for wedding photographers, portrait artists, event photographers, or serious enthusiasts who want professional-level performance without paying flagship prices. The R6 Mark II proves that you don't need the absolute highest specifications to create amazing photographs. Sometimes the best camera is the one that gets out of your way and lets you focus on capturing great moments. If you want one camera that can handle virtually any photographic situation with excellent results, the R6 Mark II is the obvious choice.